G'day folks, Dean Gray here with another Real Estate Truth. Okay, the newest trendy real estate phrase or term seems to be at the moment is off-market sale, which sounds very exclusive and sophisticated, I know. But in plain English, an off-market sale usually means that your property isn't advertised where almost all the buyers actually are. No realestate.com, no domain, and sometimes there's not even a for sale sign out the front. Just an agent saying that we'll show it to our buyers in our database. Now look, there are rare situations where an off-market sale can make sense. For privacy reasons, celebrity sellers, sometimes relationship breakdowns, but just very rare circumstances. But for the average seller wanting the best possible price, I genuinely struggle to see the logic. Because here's the reality. 99% of buyers are actually scrolling realestate.com and domain like it's a full-time occupation. These buyers, they check those apps at work, at the traffic lights on the way home from work, during family dinners, and in bed. So that's where the buyers are. So voluntarily hiding your property from the largest pool of buyers in the country just to save a few $1,000s in marketing, that can potentially cost you tens of thousands of dollars in competition alone. But here's the important part. If one buyer from an agent's database loves your property and makes an offer, how do you ever truly know if it was the best offer? You don't, because the broader market never got a chance to view your property and compete. Look, most sellers today, they don't even need to pay for their marketing up front anyway, because most agencies offer a deferred marketing payment option right up until settlement. So once the property sells and it settles, that's when you pay for your marketing. So the saving money argument, that doesn't really stack up either. Look, if you genuinely don't care about maximizing your price, then maybe off-market is perfectly fine. But personally, if I'm selling my biggest asset, I want every serious buyer fighting over it, not just a handful of buyers who happen to be sitting in an agent's database. Because the reality is that most serious buyers, they aren't sitting in agent databases. They're out at open homes every Saturday, pretending that they're just having a look while secretly planning furniture layouts in their head. Because I can tell you, for an agent, it's a lot easier to sell a property quietly to one buyer than expose it to an entire market and create real competition. And real competition is where premium prices come from.